right, so we're going to pick up where we left off. We left off in verse 19 last week, and we're dealing with the blessings of Jacob blessing his sons. And right now we're in 19, and it says, Gad, a troop, shall trample upon him, but he shall triumph at last. Genesis 49? Yeah. Genesis 49, verse 19. What else do other people have here? This is going to be one of those verses where it gets translated a plethora of ways. Gad, a troop, shall tramp upon him, but he shall triumph at last. Does anybody else have anything different?
I have Raider at 19. Raider shall raid Gad, but he shall raid and their heels.
Wow.
At their heels.
Yeah, see how different that is?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I got a band of Raiders.
Okay. You got a band of Raiders. All right. Well, I'll explain to you why this is a very hard verse to translate, but let me first bring in his birth. He was in Genesis 30, 9 to 11, it says, when Leah saw that she had ceased bearing children, she took her servant Zilpah and gave her to Jacob as a wife. Then Leah's servant Zilpah bore Jacob a son, and Leah said, good fortune has come to me. So she called his name Gad. And Gad means troops, it means good fortune, invade or overcome, and that's why our translations get translated all kinds of different ways. Raider or attacking, and that's what it means, invade, attack, troop, fortune, those all kinds of different understandings you can pour into that word. Leah gave Zilpah to Jacob, and may have named him after her ability to have a troop of children. This was number, I think, 5, if I'm not mistaken. So here she's got a whole bunch of children. Rachel has none yet, and she's just excited about that, Jacob ties his name to Gadud, which means marauding band, and when he blesses him, if you want to hear it in Hebrew, it's kind of is a play on words, kind of like when we say, how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck would chuck? That's what's going on here with this verse. So the Hebrew, if you look at it, he uses that word Gad numerous times in the blessing that he's doing. And it's Gad, Gadud, Igudnu, Vehua, Igad, Akev. So that's how they would say that in Hebrew. And you can see how he's playing on that word Gad and all those different words up there I've highlighted for you. So the translations are hard on this one. But they try to, it's hard to translate that into English because there's words that we don't even have and use. But some people translate this, Gad, troops shall troop on him, but he shall troop on their retreat. And there's another one, Gad, a troop shall troop upon him, but he shall troop upon their heel. And I think, myself, Gad will be attacked by a marauding band or troops, but he will attack the heel. That's what, Akev means, heel. Comes from Yaakov, Jacob.
He's going to go behind them, right?
Huh?
Now he's going to go chase after them?
Yeah. And here's another translation. His name means attack, okay? Attack will be attacked by attackers, but he will attack their heel. That's my translation. Okay, it sounds a little better to me, but anyway. There's also a play going on in his name, because if you take the word Gad and you reverse it to dog, it actually means fish. So Hebrew's funny like that, dog means fish in Hebrew, and anyway.
So you ask, where's the fish?
Yeah. And it's funny you say that. What do you think his constellation should be? If you have marauding band, you got God being transferred over and transposed to dog, which is fish. What kind of constellation do you think he would fit
Pisces.
into? Yeah, I think Pisces, the fish,
Yeah.
with a band. So anyway, the Hebrew word for fish is dagim, which means many, multitude, it's plural. And fish are a sign of multiplication. We found that out when we were in 48, how, Jacob blessed Ephraim and Manasseh, be fruitful as fish, So spawn like fish is a sign of multiplication. And let's see. These two fish that are here are a sign of the believers, Israel and the church. Christ, Aries the ram, is breaking the bands. And you can see that goat right now, the lamb right next to it here. He's breaking the bands with his foot that's connected to Cetus, the sea monster that's keeping them bound so that they can't go. Okay, so he breaks the chains.
What verse are you in?
19.
Genesis 49.
Chapter 39, verse 19.
No,
It's
49.
49.
49.
Okay, and then we have the Decans, which is Andromeda, which is the woman that's chained up. And we got Cephas, the coming king who's going to break the chains. And we've also got the bands are part of that constellation too. And these are broken from Cetus. And his banner that he's going to put in front of his camp are tents. So that's how that's connected with Numbers 2. So let's go to verse 20.